Hello, my name is Becca Taylor and I am here to give you a piano book review. Today I have the series Jazz Piano Solos. This is put out by Hal Leonard and a lot of these are arranged by Brent Edstrom. I have a lot to go over today. I have done a previous video of a stack similar to this from the series but different books. So since then I have acquired another stack and I thought it would be fun to give a review on these. So to start out, I have this book called Jazz Ballads and it has a lot of standards in it, but they are more smooth and flowing as you would expect with the word ballad. I primarily wanted this book because it has Moon River in it and I just love that song. It has a lot of other great ones though. Body and Soul, Misty, Romance from Jumbo. I was surprised to see a Disney one in this book, but it's a great one. So overall, I really like this book and it does not disappoint, just like all of these other ones in this series. So that is Jazz Ballads. This next one is called Cool Jazz. I actually don't own this. I checked it out from the library, but now I do want to own it. It has a lot of Miles Davis in it and I just love his stuff. So it also has things from Dizzy Gillespie, Jerry Mulligan, Bill Evans, Monk, Benny Golson. Yeah. The couple that I've been working on in this book are All Blues by Miles Davis and Take 5, Paul Desmond. They are just like you would expect to hear, just like the recordings, but strictly all piano. So yeah, I'm a fan of this book. I'm really excited to dive in more. Definitely the cool jazz era. It sounds like cool jazz. This next one I got is Boogie Woogie. Super fun book. This is a genre. I can sit down with one of these and 2 hours will go by and I don't realize that much time has gone by because I'm just immersed in the music. It is so fun. I feel like it's got just that right amount of challenge with it not being too challenging that it just grips me. Anyway, yeah, I really like this one. I've worked on Boogie Woogie Blues and Barrel House Breakdown. I would love to know if some of you who do Boogie Woogie much more than I do, if you have any tips, because my left hand, when I play it with those repeated left hand lines, it gets so tired and just aches, especially if I'm trying to go fast. Sometimes if I do it too much, like I feel like I injure myself and can't play the piano for several days. Anyway, so side note, if you have any tips, I'd love to hear them. But this book is pretty much transcriptions of these songs, just condensed. So what might be normally like a 6-7 minute song is maybe 3 or 4 minutes in this book, which is fine with me. I mean, honestly, that's all I can handle with my left hand. But some songs you'll get from here are Pete Johnson, Albert Ammons. I'm gonna not say some of these names correctly. Freddie Slack, Jimmy Yancey, Ray Charles. So in my mind, you can't go wrong with this book. It's awesome. The next one in my pile is Coffee Table Jazz. I actually have not worked up any songs in this book yet. I've been just too busy. It has some really nice stuff in it. And I will say not all of the pieces in this book are more difficult, but a lot are. I can just tell by looking at them. They've got some trickier rhythms. As far as notation goes, the notes are a little bit smaller. There's more condensed on one page, which always makes things look a little bit more tricky, but I do think it is. Let's see if I can find, there's the Nightingale Sing in Berkeley Square. Yeah, I'm working on this arrangement, this song I should say, but in the Cocktails book, and this arrangement is much more difficult than in that book. There's, I should show you all those 16th notes in the left hand. I'm really curious to see what this sounds like. I'd love to learn it and have that comparison between the two. Here's one. You'll see some fun, challenging things to learn in this one. It has songs like Darn That Dream, Every Time We Say Goodbye, Little Girl Blue, etc. Disney books, man, I love these. They are just so fun. At first, I thought that my favorite of these two was this one because it has some of the older songs that I feel lend themselves really well to a jazz arrangement. Those songs being Big Bad Wolf, When You Wish Upon a Star, Alice in Wonderland, So This Is Love, He's a Tramp, Zippity Doo Dah. It does have some newer songs in it, like from Toy Story, but a lot from those older movies before Pixar, whereas this one has some newer movies like the Dalmatians, 100 Dalmatians, Mary Poppins, Lion King, Moana, Mulan, Hercules, things like that, those newer movies. And it has grown on me. At first I thought, no, I don't like these, but it's grown on me. However, I will say if I did have to choose a favorite between these two, it would probably be this one with those older movies, but not everybody knows those songs. And I feel like these might be a little more popular right now. And last, I wanted to just give an update on a book. In my previous review of this series, I reviewed this book and I said that I didn't really like it. I have since given it I feel like a better go at it. I have a church gig and I have actually used this book a lot. And I like it. I like these songs. When I compared it to the gospel book in this series, while I really do like that book, some of the songs in it are really long. I don't have time to play the entire song for a service, but there's a lot shorter songs and I can play them for a service. I feel like it also contains some better, shorter songs for background music. So before I said I didn't really like it, no, I'm saying I do. Yeah, good hymn book. So that is my sort of brief review on these few books. I would definitely give it a thumbs up on pretty much all of them. I can't say too much about this coffee table jazz book yet, but hope to, maybe I'll give you an update on that one soon. Anyway, thank you for listening, and I hope to see you next time.